at Safi Media Lodge and we have the guests. Ukimwangalia vizuri, yeye ndo guest wa leo. Angalia vizuri. You are the guest. Actually, kuna nini poster.
Young.
I'm
just okay at the top. I'm just one of the guests.
Yes.
I'm there.
Actually, you saw the poster, right?
Introduce your people. I know, like I'm not the guest. I was not invited as the guest. I was invited as a baile. I was my brother. I'm like, bro, next Friday, when I'll book last Friday. Next Friday, I was in a lunch, so then he called me today morning. I was like, yeah, bro, niko na mambo mingi bani kumbusha tena 4 p.m. 4 p.m. nikapata Munez juu anaenda wapi, Omosha ko wapi. The team is not even fully here. I had to come through for cooks, the man. But ingekuwa chief guest. Singeva hivi.
Lakini umekuja kibabu ni
no, hii nimevaa tu. Hii ni Sharon alitengenezanga nikienda nayo kwa ile show ya Prince Inda. So I've never worn it again. Alafu town nilipeana. So nimemix up. Alafu zipa buti. Hizi pia Sharon alibai. No, iko tu sawa. Basi sasa unajua pia toka ni join Illuminati. Si mnaona ile triangle hapa mlioni?
Tunaiona. Anyway, Obinna, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How you guys? Mkwaje?
Good to see you.
Asante, good to see you guys as well. Naona siku hizi watu online media wameimprove sana. Luku zenyu ni sawa. Siku hizi hata tukisimama hapo watu wananukia tu vizuri. Kuna time online media ikianza. Ulikuwa unakaa rust. Lakini sasa wewe pia mtu ukiambia mtu sasa anakuongelesha saa hiyo, siku hizi wana venye mko check even the ones who are recording us, even the guys, and then they've also known most media guys they are supposed to wear black or darker shades so that you are not visible because you are there to record what is happening, not to be seen. Unapatanga saa ingine tulia ameingia hapo na nguo ya yellow, ndio ni mkao. Yeah. Na represent like truly you're supposed to be black. Yeah, but iko tu sawa. Yeah, so you guys have improved. I love it, even you are the way we put together in a very short time. It's improvement. Asante, good stuff.
Thank you.
Keep going, yeah.
So today we are here to support Obinna, who is
yes.
a very good friend.
Yeah.
And Fungua Media House not easy. You were there, you've been there.
Yeah.
Maybe how does that make you feel? Also, what can you tell about that?
I feel challenged, man. Kuku, unajua when the last born brother anapiga boma, na mzee hajapiga boma. So I've told Kuku this move, I've not been able to do it. I'm here to launch obinatv Studios, but it's already running. So myself, okay, I think the way we approach things are different. Me, my approach is I try, then it works, then una. Yeah. So Kuku unajua ame-launch yake ndo sasa nataka ku-try. So sasa hii baada ya experience ya Trudy, experience yake na Martina and the rest. Martina come. But it's a good step. There are different ways of keeping around. It's a good step. Let's do it. Let's launch our media houses. The future is digital, and it's young people employing young people. So now you see this a new guy, young guy owning a whole media house. Tomorrow ni mtu mwingine. Hivyo tunaendelea. Tungoja wazee tuandike kazi. Itaturamba. Don't give up. The simple advice you've started, don't give up. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be very rocky. There's a commentator. You go back to the drawing board, you grow, you relaunch. Never, ever stop. It's not going to be easy. Maybe, and I've given that quite easy. But Akuku has been very resilient, even with his life and his career as a comedian. So he knows. So it's not going to be easy. And for every other person who's watching this thing and you want to join the digital space, I want to see you record. And I'm Obinna. Smartphone, media. It's not that easy. It's not all about the smartphone. There's a reason why Trudy keeps showing up even if it doesn't work. You just keep showing up. It happens. Yeah, you get a lot of stray bullets, you get a lot of hate. Sometimes you know my interview. But even when you go, mbona mnae ninaimba Trudy.
Lakini nielewa, nimechoka.
Kuna sometimes umechoka man, so like and then also sometimes before I started putting you guys on check, most media people wanted to, they were looking for stupid headlines. Yeah, wacha nimtafuta tu Obinna. Nataka kutafuta kitu anasema wrong alafu hiyo ndio headline alafu songe. But how many times will you look for negative news so that you can sell? And I told the guys, there's another option of just positive news, just pass the message. Hey, Tracy imefanyika, wasanii wale kama kashinda awards, pia na perform akakill. Forget about nani alipoteza sauti kwa stage. Yes, focus on nani mwenye aliokolea. You see, look at the glass half full. And so far so good. I see few of the negative headlines, apart from TikTok. TikTok now is another space alone. TikTok is the ghetto. TikTok hakuna unapatana na mtu wako ndugu huko, na mamako ako huko, nyanyako ako huko, sisterako ako huko, babako ako huko. TikTok imebeba kila msee, so hao wacha wajipange tu pole pole, but we are moving also.
Talking about men, of course, our bro, presented us very well.
Yeah.
What can you say?
Bien is fire, man. I said it on Obinna TV. It's called Jackie. Hata Jackie dalini. Oh, nice. Bado ni Obinna TV network. Obinna TV studios. So, ametumana basi bwanake. It's fine. It's okay. Let me not get into personal issues. However, Bien is a killer. Bien is amazingly talented. He's a trailblazer. He's the people who are paving the way in the music industry and entertainment. Alianza kitambo, it's an experience. Hakuna stage zani ulimsa mja perform. So when he went to Tanzania, he held it down, akaokolea wase kadhaa huko. I personally loved it and I appreciated it. And I said the only thing that Bien anafanya ina post kidogo ni humility. Acha nieleze humility. Showbiz wants showbiz. Now for example, kama Alikiba na Diamond, they are more or less the same thing. But Alikiba anakuanzia kaka braza ajua bana mambo kidogo tu acha niimbe. Diamond ameingia hapa na kelele nini, amefanya kitu na Zuchu, leo ameachana na Zuchu, kesho hapo pamoja nini, then you're paying attention because it's showbiz. It's giving you a show, and that is how it gets a business. You might find now Diamond has more money than Alikiba, not necessarily because he might be talented than Alikiba, but because he knows how to make a show and convert the business. Sasa unaona for example Bien angekuwa sasa hivi labda anaishi kwa nyumba kama ya Calligraph ama labda anaishi huko, but Bien akona zile za mazee hakuna haja, wacha tutuimbe tutulie. Bien anataka kitu kama hii nimevaa, but sasa hizi ingekuwa ni Diamond amechapa nyingi madini umeongeza pia a little bit extra. Bien extra pressure, weka extra pressure, wakanyage shingo, talanta iko, experience iko, patie show. Wacha tuone sasa break tena kinyama bado sema kwani kumekuaje. Usikue mhango tu ile atiani. Ingia na kelele mbwe.
Unaona a lot of artists wanapinya hiyo mtu anasema Kenyans are support you lady unaona Tanzania wanatoka kwa nenda match. Unaweza kwa nini someone who is coming up say akifikiria that enter this industry for my
okay, it's time they might reject or they might support. The problem with Kenyans is they have a lot of problems. They're very exposed. Some countries around East Africa are very much exposed. On top of that, they realize why their music sounds a certain way, their celebrities act a certain way. Then ukuja Kenya, wamepandisha ngazi kidogo. Kenyans are very exposed and they're very vocal even on the digital space. So wanakuwa very unpredictable. Leo Obinna for president, kesho Obinna must go. Nini wanakuwa hivyo. So ukiingia hapa that you're expecting them to support you, kinaweza kuramba. I always tell people as an artist, do it because it makes you happy. Fanya ujibambe, but look for an alternative means of income. Don't come to the industry as the only source of income. If it works, well. If it doesn't, at least you have a backup. I know a lot of A-list artists who can't even pay their bills. It's not because they are not talented. It's not because Kenyans are not really supporting that much, but when you do industry, let's say 150. An average Kenyan artist will be paying 150, 200, somewhere there. Bado msi amekuletea deal anataka upate kitu. Sasa hiyo kuna DJ wako anafanya kitu. Kuna msanii kupiga luku, kuna transport, kama kuna madansa, kuna photographer, kuna videographer, ama msanii wako wa reels. By the time aliza alama fans kwa mtu kwa anakuomba. Oh, bro, mazoezi tuache hivyo. Unampa 150. By the time nafika huko kuna 50k. Rent na kungoja, uja record the next song, ujafanya video yake, ujai market, na ujafanya all of these things. Na mafans bado expect ngoma nyingine ndio kufanya video. Hii video ni mbangu. Unafanya video, uko kwa mawingu, umefanya na simu. But they don't know the money that is coming in. You see. Then also most Kenyans like to stream international songs kwa India, kwa Tanzania nini. So I stream ngoma za kina Costa Juan and the rest, and then you expect them to survive off the music. Then gava pia inakukanyaga inatufikia. Like it's a shit show. If you look at the way the system is, the creative economy is not supported as much, even sports and creative arts. So wase wana survive. Most of us, the money that we're surviving is not necessarily from entertainment. And I've said this many times before, for the comedians who are watching this recorded videos, try and shift into being an MC. MC in the economy. Because everybody, there's a wedding, Saturday, there's always a funeral, there's always a graduation, something. Hizo ma 20, ma 30, ma 50, ma so, collect them. Sisi, strength yetu ni kushikanisha do. You get? Usi-expect that msana kama vile usanii leo, then kama ngoma tu, msana being still watch, it's very difficult.
Because you said of the story as an artist, what an explain the stories as an artist in the industry.
It's been tough. It's been tough. No. Like I always say, my song that guys have at least paid attention to was well, but that was like 69 to 3 on my YouTube. But I've done other songs with other people on their YouTube. Now, but I started to tell myself, I started as a musician. Then when comedy picked, I was like, it's making money, let me shift. But I've always still done music. Even now, I still do music because I love it. It makes me feel so fulfilled. I'm like, when I'm performing, when I'm recording, when I'm writing, when I'm creating the beats, when I'm collaborating with people, I feel good, I feel alive. But Kenyans are like, wait, back into my comedy. You know why? Because that is how they were conditioned. Kenyans are used to one lane. Huyu ni carpenter tu. Huyu ni fundi wa mbao, huyu ni mjengo tu. Huyu ni driver tu. Ukikuwa driver na uwe konkodi kuna issue. Wewe unaingia kwa konkodi, kama space yako. So most Kenyans were conditioned like that. But I kept on doing it and I kept on doing it. And right now I'm seeing a couple of other people also trying to experiment. And I'm like, to me you can host. Kesho kwa MC mahali. If you're gonna do a song, do it if it makes you feel good. I've had some shitty songs that have become so huge. And I've had some amazing songs that nobody's paying attention to. I'm just like, man, Kenya Lenda. That's why, as an artist, don't do the things and wait for the response of the fans. Ukipenda sana, usipoipenda sana. Currently, I've done a fire song with Obinna Muziki, but when they came to the interview and the conversation started, some guys were hating, then we went to the studio. And the night when the studio had a lot of mishaps. Nilipata tire burst. Nilikuwa nafika studio, I think it was 1. We struggled the whole night. And when they're leaving, they were like, man, this song is fire. Then we did it. I spoke with Leslie, my co-director, and Leslie told me, this song, nataka wase wasikie lyrics, wasikie message. So to release video, kwanza as usual. We always do a video, I focus on the next project. So we released a lyric video, and kidogo Nesh was a bit skeptical. He was like, hey, Goma kidogo, nani, even the mama was like, hey. Then we started vibing. And then kidogo the song has just taken a life of its own. And yeah, on TikTok it's amazing. Guys are vibing with it because of the message and it's a ministry. And now we're doing the video probably next Friday, and we release it. And it doesn't matter how you guys will receive it. That is secondary. That song is a ministry. And if God receives it, to go, we'll move to the next one.
And you mentioned about looking for a church.
Yeah, I got, after I went to a couple of churches and I found like a lot of religious people are double-faced. Yeah, they have a lot of hypocrisy. Unaingia kwa church, unauliza wewe ni member wetu, unaenda kwa church gani, sijui unaenda kwa church fulani, huwezi fanya hapo. And I'm like, it's ministry, it's a song. Sikiza hata wimbo niambie, ngoma huwezi shuka kwa sababu message yake. So it was really frustrating, but finally when I did the video, I got a lot of inboxes from now the good ones. Hata Pastor T aliniambia nilishuka kwa church yake, nani. We got a couple of churches, kuja yetu, because I was videos. Pastor amesema ni sawa. But wale the main ones kidogo wako nyuma yako.
But do you think when those reactions, they, some of them believe like they take like a love song, like a gospel song, wanachanganyikiwa kidogo.
Yeah, if your level of, I've noticed, but if your level of understanding is low, it has nothing to do with me. The song, if you listen to it, even when you are singing, hakuna kufanana na wewe jairi. Kwako sitoki, da. Mpaka my verse when I start the verse as wengine wanashindana, wengine wanafatana, wanataka kama wewe. Like the whole song is just about that, but people understand. However, the other issue that I've seen other people commenting is, Obinna wetuambie, when you gospel artist, ama when you You know why I don't tell you that? Because I don't want you to put me in that box. That you guys have put a lot of gospel artists. They're afraid to trade. They're walking on eggshells. I'm an artist. I'm a very versatile artist. Today I'll be on a reggae jam, tomorrow in Belingala, swinging in rumba, swinging in Yohangla, swinging in hip hop, swinging in kapuka, gengetone, whatever R&B, I'm gonna do them, provided how God puts it in me. Because different songs serve different purposes. There are songs that heal people, Kama kuna tu ngoma ile takuwa broken ama uko down, ukisikia inakuinua. That's the way that God works. And there's a reason why an artist will create a song. Si ati wewe imba hivi, alafu the minute I come out and say I'm a gospel artist, ndaanza kuchunga hii town. Mimi nimekaa kwa club, I'm a gospel artist. Mimi ni gospel. Okay, I don't take alcohol, I don't do any drugs, but I don't want people to have the freedom to put me in that space. You're not gonna put me in that space. That space is only me and my God. So today I will find a very amazing song that is gospel, that praises God, and do it for the goodness of the Lord. Tomorrow I have a good song to praise God's creature. This lady, I want to sing about this lady, how God took time with her, I'll sing about it. Tomorrow I have to do an inspirational song, tell people don't give up, I'll do it. The other day I want to tell people, hey, let's dance, let's have a good time. I'll do it. Like Welo was about just telling people, let me enjoy life. I've suffered too much, let go. And then I did Kartelo. Kartelo was about this lady who's soup, she's fine, she's, you know. So that's the way I do mine. I don't want people to sit down and start saying, we use come any gospel. No, I'll not decide. But the fact that God uses different people to minister does not mean that now I have to come out and say, Mimi, I'm a minister. No. But let my life be a ministry. That's not what I normally do. Me, I don't want to tell people, was it an interview I was doing with someone? Was it with a music or someone who was telling me, are you born again? Say if you're born again. I was like, no, I don't want to tell people. I want you to see God through me. How I interact, no, I stopped because of the hypocrisy. Okay? So, I want you to see how I behave. You're like, hey, Obinna amesaidia kila mtu mpaka leo watu wa catering mpaka security. Now that is God. Because what makes them less of a human being than this other people? So ndo wasalimia na wote niaje profiti na nini hivyo. Nipatana na msia hapa chini ya kujibaya niaje na msikiza niambie hii story ungana umosh fanya hivi. If someone comes through me when they leave me, I want them to go like, yeah, hata kai mtu mimi kichukia hana noma na mimi. Now that is God working through me. But I mean, kama kuambia sasa kama wenye naona some men of God ama women of God. You know God. But akika pale nyuma unaona cheki kitrudi. And I don't want, and a lot of people do that. And not everybody that goes to church to pray. The people go to apply pressure. The people go to look for husbands, wives. The people go to look for a job. The people go to pastime. The people go to do different things. However, by this last message about the church thing is to the pastors and the worship leaders. There's something that is so somewhere. I don't remember where I read it, but there's someone that go to sleep in a church. Then I come sure. Where then whoever was the lead that day, whether it was the pastor or reverend or whatever, I said, no, let them sleep. Maybe this is the place where they find peace. Okay? So let that message sink in. And it made me realize, maybe that is where they find peace. The same way when someone comes and they want to sing in the choir, maybe that's where they find peace. Someone wants to help with cleaning, ushering, tunataka always usher kwa sababu tumesikia sijui kuna mimba. Mimba have to do with ushering. You see, let people do that because that's where they find peace. And remember, as a pastor and a man of God, that is the house of the Lord. It's not your house, it's your Father's house. Yeah, so when umejua venye una block na kuingia na kutoka, no, let it be all inclusive. Utakurapa pia atakurapa. Simu decide. Sema as I wrap up.
As I no,
But I
not
wrap up
wrapping up.
yake.
We are not wrapping up. Yes. Mental health is mental well, right?
Yeah.
Now in our country basically we have lost a lot of artists kutoka kwa pesa, kwa depression, kwa drugs, some have become one hit wonders, they just disappear. Kwa hivyo umekuwa kwa industry kila mtu anaona. Kwa usaidizi. Even phoning me right on your show. What advice unaweza pia wale wa Kenya? Because outside I know some people wanasema akipata watu online. So what advice would you give them? Kama unasema
Because we've been advocating for peace.
Advice about what?
About their mental health, not even just for artists. Kama wa Kenya, hiyo kitu tuna ignore. Hakuna mtu asemanga hizi kitu tuna focusing yeye. I can't even go to a therapist. I can't even speak. Na ikaga tu ndani.
Mental health si wenda wazimu. Most people think mental health ni wenda wazimu. Ukisema I'm having a mental health situation, unaona kama kuchizi. And then they start stigmatizing, unaona avoidance, because kuna kuchizi. Unaona vile anafanya ABC. There's different categories of mental health. I'm not a professional in that field. However, what I know is we have a lot of people going through different mental health situations. Not enough people talk about them because of the stigma. However, this is what I would say. don't take life too seriously. We don't come out alive. Nobody, not you, not me, none of us here is going to come out of life alive. Don't take life too seriously. The reason why sometimes we overstress on issues because we're too worried about the future or the past, not the present. Sasa hivi kuna stress, ukirudi home, haukadishia kula. Ama hujalipa rent, but umesahau the way you're looking very nice here. We have good people here. Smile, wave, have a snack, meal, live at the present. And what I'm trying to practice, that most people try to practice, I was taught with Chino. It was Chino. I didn't know the name, but after the interview with him, I understood it. It's called stoicism. Stoicism. The art of being a stoic is what is beyond your control. Don't worry about it. Siwezi fanya, okay, sina rent saizi, so nimekaa chini ya mlango kiacha nisake ka job nifanye nini, but above and beyond that, there's nothing much you can do. So nikilia the whole night, nikifanya nini, it's not gonna change anything. Those people think about me negatively. I don't have power over that. Every other person who watches this interview, they'll have different opinions about me. I don't give a fuck. Whatever you think about me is fine. I don't think about me like that. I don't have the power to make you think about me differently. Kuna kitu kimenichukianga tu because Obinna anasemanga ukweli. Ama kuna ile mchukia mtu amenichukia kingine kinajisikianga. Sijawahi kujisikia. But when you can get like a superstar, working like a superstar, if you think I'm not a superstar, that's your perception. But I think I'm a superstar. And I know I'm a superstar. And you have to think like one for you to be one. You have to be delusional. You have to be in that space. I can afford mine, and he came all the way from Embu, and he's on a salary, and he's paid money, and he moved, he has a house in Nairobi, he does everything. We know where we come with him and with him from. So it has nothing to do with your perception. So I'm like, that is your perception. So most Kenyans have not mastered that art. Wakona zile, akikuwa plot yote niangalia na vibaya. Do you think me I care? Nenda kwa job nimefika, kile kingine kimeingia kwa microphone yake ameshika mbele yangu, alafu tell anafanya. Those are minor things. Don't let external forces affect internal peace. It is in your mind, it is in your heart. If you leave your house feeling like the hottest chick in the planet, that's you. You feel like that. No matter what I say, no matter what she says, or any other person matters. So, it's beyond your power. You can't change your height unless when the surgery, which is so much money and whatever. Don't let it bother you. So that is the secret of fast harnessing mental health. Stop worrying so much about the external things. Then when you're in panel, now bring the things that you can control. And then be contented with yourself. Myself, every day I live like it's my last day. I will laugh with my kids, I'll play with them, I'll call my mom, I'll vibe with my people, I'll be happy. If I lay down today and I don't wake up tomorrow, today was a good day. I'm contented and I'll plan for tomorrow, yes, but I'll not even say, of course I want better life. I also want a brothers. Yeah, but it doesn't mean I'll not appreciate the debut that I have now. For now I have a debut, there's someone who did not have the debut. So I appreciate what I have, I live in the present, but I plan for the future. I just don't worry so much about the future. We might not even make it tomorrow. Many things can happen. You know that all of us, by the way, I will sell my stuff, the close ones. We live by the masses of people out there. Now, kesho tu kuna mtu nakuongea. Nataka chini aseme kiki Obinna kinajisikianga rival. Na kidogo tu mnaniona sijui watu Obinna sijui found nini ama something happened. No, whether I take on the mountain or I don't, it might happen or it might not happen. It's because now that's what I'm telling you. Haya, let me tumia nyingine. Kesho kuna mtu tukitoka mali na niangalia na sema Pozee, he's becoming too influential. He's going to be a threat in the future. Yeah. Let's set him up with something. Then kuna nirajisia nimebaki kibao. Obinna found selling drugs, how many kilos of whatever was found in his car. I don't even use it. But Kenya say, tulijua. You see the way when the story happened to me for Sugar Mami story. I saw it online and I was like, wow. Okay. kwa tafutani watu wengi, it's a very good thing, and I decided not to address it because that is what people are. People always try to find a way to water down your success. Kale kwa alijenga nyumba, wakisema amejenga hospitali. Bosi amejenga. Kama ni hospitali, kama supermarket si yake.
Yeah.
Who was he building it for? See, for him. He loved it that way. He wanted it that way. He bought a piece of land, started investing, put his money, built. He sat down and looked at the work of his hands and he was content. He was like, that is an amazing crib. And I'm going to post it on Instagram. And he was not posting to flows. He was posting to show people it is possible from Kayole to Masiba to here. But what do Kenyans do? Wananole machea na wivi kai supermarket sijui wakamakia mara KFC uko nani. Same thing. Myself, who I've seen, I've been in the game for about 13 years. Constantly I improve. I always do this thing for. If I want a nice car, I save. Then I trade it one, check them 100 years. I've had about, right now it's like maybe over 12 cars. And I'm always like save, trade in, ongeza ingine. Trade in, ongeza ingine. Hapo, wash. Illuminati. Ilikuwa wash, ikakuwa Illuminati. Mama ilikuwa last. Mama is the last one. When they tried to figure out this, there was another one hapo katikati. Then ikakuwa, ni mama, guy, hey, online, utazi wapatia pressure, kumbe no wonder, nini, kumbe si yake, amekuwa na nini? Because that is what is within them. They cannot achieve it. So they assume you cannot achieve it. But remember, it's all in your head. Whatever you perceive, me, most of the things that I put down and I said I wanted, I got. I remember towards the beginning of last year, I said I wanted 3 things. I wanted a house in Nairobi, I wanted a parade, and I wanted a Range Rover. Yeah, and towards the end of the year, I'd achieved nearly everything. Or maybe I'd achieved everything. I'll not get into details. But you know also when I was using a when I was using a beret, most people assumed it was their beret they were saying. Maybe I was using her as a depiction of a present woman who knows how to cook, who takes care of the family, and is living her life and is working hard. Maybe it was that, but do not assume. Exactly. So that's the way it happens. When people conclude like that, that's all gonna. Perhaps just gifted Diana the grams.
Hey, 45 million.
Exactly. And a lot of people have that perception. Guy, nimeona na leo ameenda ametafuta venye kwa nauza huko Kainkaro, whatever, 14 million. It doesn't matter, my dear. Whether it is 1 million, it is 200,000, it doesn't matter. It is the intention behind the gifting and how the giftee received it. When I gave them a Facebook the car, we also had a lot of things. They said, one, I want to sacrifice it. Sacrifice nini? Kulikuwa na hiyo, wakasema nipate gari ya kubwa, wakasema ni 200,000, wakasema sijui hiyo ni gari madhara watamtaki kupea da. And of late, when she has not been driving it, people have been saying, amenyang'anywa gari, sijui da. Yeah, I'm seeing all of these conversations, but you know it is how they are. They don't believe you can just mean well for something. You see, like for example, her, I meant well for her, I still do. And I just gifted her and I supported her career and she became this amazing person. And that was it. Na nikamaliza nikuzile things, uko kwa mama, acha focus on huyu. Then we have a mama, focus on huyu. And I just mean well. But because Kenyans are so negative, they don't expect anybody can just mean well. Aje sasa, anakwenda kuna mimba yake. Gai, kwani hoi wanakulana. Gai, wanafanya hivi. And that is what they try. And that's what they keep talking about it. But they don't see the intention behind it. And most of us will let it get back to us. That is the problem.
My last question.
Yeah.
You started actually Kartelo.
Yeah, was Zabe. Yeah.
This one, if you turn to say something.
Yeah.
How is it? How is the feeling right now? Like it turns out
it's amazing. I love the reception. You know, a lot of people wanted it to fail for whatever reasons because in that space, Demo Facebook was doing it. And our show with Demo Facebook was called The Weekly Show. The Week is a show that I created. Okay, and why did I create it? When I interviewed her on Obinna Show Live, I noticed she has so much that we can't exhaust Obinna Show Live. Then Obinna Show Live is Obinna Show Live. It's a conversation with, I interview people, something 4 her that will make her shine in a crazy painting show, and I funded Toto. We got an agreement with that, and we did it for a period of time, and it served its purpose. And also, I you see, I put out in a way that I introduced her to a couple of people that made my life easy. I took her to few places. If you look at the interviews, her first experience with escalator, seafood, bowling, we went for a heated swimming pool, and a lot of other things. I did her for driving school. All of these things we did so that she can be a woman of repute. When you talk to me next time, you're like, what I'm understand. Because you know, most of the time people like shunning women, like women are not supposed to be empowered in a certain way. But my version when I was like, academic woman, but how do we clean up the act? So we did. And when we were cleaning up the act, we had different inputs. People who didn't have the vision. Wala walikakatikati, wala walipata sasa hivi superstar. So hao ndio sasa ndio kujua sasa kusema venye wanapangia life, wanapangia life, wataka yeye. So when the show was no longer happening, and we took a pause kidogo, she started Umbea, and it's doing well. It's the same concept, but now she was doing it by herself with an now I'm on an account, which is good, and they're killing it. And instead of people supporting, unapata mfano Obinna ataenda huko kwa Ulaya, then mfano wake atakuja huko kwa Ulaya. It's the same people. It's the same space. Watch Umbea, enjoy. Come watch Zabe, enjoy. If you don't like Zabe, sawa, watch Umbea. If you don't like Umbea, come watch Zabe. It's the same thing. So I interviewed Kartelo. At that time, I was really thinking of what to create something else. And when I interviewed Kartelo, I was like, hey, this guy also, Kartelo has been funny since we were watching Criticising, but I guess official of his own. Get? So I was like, what if now Kartelo joins the whole, this year I'm sufficient about 5 to 10 different acts. So it's like instead of just doing one, now let's do a bunch of them. So I sat on Kartelo, I was like, hey, look at interview, we laughed. And everybody in the team just felt, I think we have the right person to fill this space and do something similar. And we sat down, and Kartelo has been killing it since. He comes through and everything, and by December, inshallah, he's going to be a very different brand. Anaweza kujisimamia, kujitegemea, take care of his family and everything, and you'll be seeing more of him. You'll groom him to become an MC and many other things. And the same way, also we have Pamela. Also Pamela, I interviewed her, and when I interviewed her, she got a lot of backlash online. And I didn't understand, but later I came to realize she was a threat of me. Who thought, because you hate someone, God will not do what God intends. If God intends me to be the conveyor belt for Pamela, it will. If God did not plan it, it will not happen. She's trying, she's a bit kwanza mwoga bado because negativity I say, but I'm going to tell her, be confident. Wait to get a confidence because she's going nowhere. She's there to stay. So through the year, we'll also see how Pamela will change into another lady of substance in a big brand. Hata leo kuna mpiga amenitumia Pamela, there's some brand that wanted to work with her. So kama ninasema hivi no, there's just a brother that wanted to use her body. And I told her, start sema about the foundation. I told her never to. I told her, don't sign. It's terrible. It took me to I go see there's this lady approached me about a deal. I was like, don't sign. It's terrible. After I read the contract. Okay, this amount, this money is coming. This one is a no. And if you get any other deal, any other contract, I'm going to sign and get the money for a while. And it's some small money that big money is coming. Patience. And so is Kamuga, the Caesar's family. We have Ekebe Mimics, we have KK, comedian, and many other people that are working with. Even John Kemeti, the guy from Dandora Damsat. So all of these people. Yes, even Falas Ainea Naguera from Kakamega. Yeah. So all of these people, what I'm just trying to is just to give them direction. They have the talent, it is raw, we are trying to now polish it, and then just what we are for and come to then money is going to come. If they are patient enough, by the end of the year, inshallah. The ones who are not patient will fall off along the way, but the vision still remains. Let's wait and see. But it's good for the showbiz. It's okay, let's go for what are you public? What is someone going on will call it a perform? Because we're not by list. Provided we are not fighting amongst ourselves. Then also, if we are fighting amongst ourselves, it is organized. Tumepanga. Mimi tuko na beef lakini mimi najua tunataka beef. Lakini online watu wanajua watu wamechukiana iko sawa. Hiyo tunababishana nini? Watu wako kuja nitukane, watu tuli wakuja nitukane, watu wako tukane tuli, wakifikia sini maduni, lakini wanatengeneza do. Money is made when there is chaos. When there is peace, there is no money. I'm not saying fight. I'm saying be intentional about the fights. Pange cinema poa, give people the show. Then we make the business.
Thank you so much.
Asante sana.